You say her name is Ain't Two? What kind of name is that?
She a conjure woman, some like a witch. She don't have a name like regular folks.
Is it true she gave Dina Sweets a thimble full of hot blood from the heart of a bull to drink?
That was to make Andy Duncan fall in love with Dina. She can cast spells and hexes on people. That's what you want, ain't it?
I guess so.
What you young'uns doing here?
He David Hall. He needs your help, don't you, David?
What you want with me, boy?
You want to get even with his brother, Willie Joe, for beating him up this morning and making him cry.
Ah. So your brother done hurt you and you want to fix him, eh?
Well...
Come here, boy.
Come on. And two can change Willie Joe into a snake if you want.
Snake?
Or how about a chicken? Or a dwarf? Maybe she can put a little tail on Willie Joe if you want.
A tail?
Go on. Ain't two waiting for you.
Come on in here with me, boy.
You got your quarter? Poor Willie Joe. He'd be sorry he'd been so mean.
Hi, darling.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm more and more repairing cars and tractors, and less shooting horses and mules.
Letter came today. Carly brought it over.
Letter? From who?
My daddy. He's come for a visit.
A visit? Again?
Again? Daddy ain't been here since Christmas.
Funny. Don't see him that long.
I wonder why he decided to come now. Usually he just visits on some holiday or other.
Well, maybe it's Teddy Roosevelt's birthday.
Don't be so mean.
Him and Teddy Roosevelt charging up San Juan Hill. Same stories, never changed. When's he coming?
Sometime today. Oh, Luther, be patient with him. Make believe you're interested in what he got to say. The Lord bless old men who talk a lot, too, you know.
He bless him, all right. But he don't have to listen to him.
Is that what Ain't Two give you? What's in it?
Some powder made out of chicken gizzards. Sprinkled with some of that water that runs out of the corner of a pig's eye.
What's it gonna do?
She didn't say. She just asked me what hand Willie Joe hit me with.
What'd you say?
The right hand. Willie Joe's right-handed, ain't he? I'll tell you what happened. See you later.
So long.
Hey, David.
Huh? Sure glad it wasn't me to hit you. So long.
You got to run, little Liza Jane. Whoa, little Liza Jane, yeah. Whoa, little Liza Jane. I've got a gal and you got none, little Liza Jane, yeah. I got a gal and you got none, little Liza Jane.
Thank you, young fella. Save this old trooper a long walk. Good day to you.
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Hey,
I didn't know you were coming.
how is everybody?
Fine, sir. You came all the way from St. Louis?
Well, now, that might be a long way for you, but to a man of my generation, it ain't nothing. Why we walk with 60-pound packs on our back like it run nothing, day and night. Now, come on, move out. Got something to show you. Hip! 2, 3, 4.
Come on, everybody. Sit down and eat your soup.
Didn't you hear what I said, Coral Lee? Early Jones's boy, Everett, picked up Bessie Freeman's father on the Riddlesburg Road. Took him on out to the Freemans.
Well, how nice. Bessie would be glad to see you.
I ain't so sure I am.
What have you got against that old man?
You remember the last time he visited? Give me that cock and bull story about our land over past Culver Creek being his.
Willie Joe gonna sit here for supper?
Well, yes, that's where he always sits, isn't it? Why?
Just wondering.
Willie Joe, get in here before the soup gets cold. Bessie's family used to own that land years ago, didn't they?
A lot of years ago. But they didn't pay the land taxes. My pa picked it up from the county. And I got big plans for that land, Coral Lee.
Well, he's just an old man. Fought in the Spanish-American War. Now sit down, everybody, and eat before the soup gets cold.
Well, I grew up learning about Teddy Roosevelt. He was my pa's hero. And I never heard no talk about Teddy letting them colors ride with him. Spanish-American War or any place else. I'm gonna wash my hands.
Well, even so, W.D., I just wish you'd be a little more understanding of folks sometime. David, did you wash your hands?
Yes, ma'am.
Willie Joe, did you finish your homework?
How much as I can figure out. I hate algebra. Who cares that X equals anyway? You move, David.
You sure you ain't sorry you hit me this morning, Willie Joe?
After you busted my model airplane, you watch it, you're gonna get a lot worse.
You sure you ain't sorry? It's for your own good, Willie Joe.
Will you shut up? You're worse than algebra.
Fu Manchu!
I'm warning you.
Sit down and eat before the soup gets cold.
I sure hope Bessie's father don't start bothering me again about that land. He just can't get it through his head that that land is mine. Ain't his no more, it's mine. Soup's cold.
A few years after the Civil War, my daddy came to Palmerstown from Virginia. First man in the county ever to grow tobacco. Then he bought all this land you see here. Hey, come on, let me show you something. Look here. This here was the house he built. Yeah. Built with his own sweat and blood, and when he died, he gave it to me. Booker, when I was fighting in the war, folks took it away from me. That's what they did. I was born right here. Hey, Trooper, can you keep a secret?
Yes, sir.
All this land you see here gonna be yours. Yours. Diana's and the baby's.
This land?
You ain't doubting the word of old veteran, is you?
No, sir.
Atta boy. But Daddy, give this land to me. Glory be to God. Give it to y'all children.
It was a good piece of meat, that's it. Many times I sat down wishing for a chunk of meat like this. Wasn't nothing to eat but a hardtack. Like the time we set sail for Cuba. They give us each 120 rounds of ball cartridges, 3-day ration of hardtack, some coffee beans unground, and a little T90 piece of greasy bacon. Did I ever tell you all about the time that we played baseball with this white regiment from Pennsylvania? Well, sir, I hit me a long fly ball to the center fielder.
And he fell down, the ball went over his head, and you run so far that you turned what should have been a double into a home run.
That's right. It was malaria.
half the fellas in that gang was in the hospital before the week was out.
Ain't that about the time you and your regiment was ordered to charge up San Juan Hill with Teddy Roosevelt?
Right. I guess you heard this story before.
Oh, no. About 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
Grandpa, tell us how your regiment saved Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders getting wiped out by Spanish soldiers.
Well, sir, for 48 straight hours, old Colonel Teddy Roosevelt was under heavy, constant fire from them Spaniards up there in them stone forts. But then, right, the colored 9th and 10th Cavalry attacked from the left. Well, sir, I was among the first to see the white surrender flag of the Spaniards.
I never learned nothing in school about y'all. Just that Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders whipped the tar out the Spaniards.
But for a while, the colored regiments was heroes, even in the white newspapers. But then,
What y'all done was forgot about, right, Grandpa? Everybody forgot about what you colors did.
But even that there New York Times said that the Negro Regiment was the key to the victory. Now, those of us that was there, remember, we know all right. Huh?
David, give me the beans. David, the beans.
How you feeling today, Willie Joe? Everything all right?
Feeling? What do you mean? Well, you just give me the beans. I don't want to be up here all day.
You don't feel no different from usual at all?
David, will you just shut up and work? Give me up the rest of the case, then.
Coming up. Oh, hi, Booker T. Hi.
Anything else, Mrs. Hadler? Green beans look good.
Any news?
Come on.
I'll be in the storeroom, Grandpa.
Okay.
Anything happen to Willie? Anything happen to Willie Joe yet?
Not yet. Maybe Aunt Tig's Kinds just works for colored folks.
I always heard she can hoodoo anybody. Hey, show her some of the stuff she gave you.
Come on.
You make sure you say hello to Walt for me around here. Hello there, Uncle. How you been keeping?
Fine, thank you, Mr. W.D. Come to talk to you about my land.
If you're talking about the land your family used to own 30 years ago, I'm afraid it ain't yours no more. I thought we had this talk the last time you was here.
Mr. W.D., my daddy bought that land just a few years after the war between the states.
I know all that, Uncle.
Now, I was born in that house, Mr. W.D. Now, I want to pass it on to my grandchildren.
Yeah, but you don't own it no more. I do. Now, 30 years ago, just about, your taxes wasn't paid, and the county took over ownership. And my daddy bought it up, fair, square, and legal.
Mr. W.D., I volunteered to fight for this country, to fight with President Teddy Roosevelt against the Spaniards in Cuba. Now, that's what I was doing, Mr. W.D., when my land was taken from me.
Well, a little later than that, Uncle. Your land wasn't taken from you. Anybody own lands, you gotta pay taxes. You know that.
Did your daddy fight in Cuba, Mr. W.D.?
No, he didn't. I bet you never did neither. Who ever heard of coloreds fighting alongside of Teddy Roosevelt anyhow? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write Washington, D.C. I'm gonna ask the United States government if any colored named Jackson from Palmerstown ever fought in the Spanish-American War. No, answer me, too, because I'm postmaster here. What'd you say your first name was again, Uncle?
Frederick. Corporal Frederick Douglas Jackson, 9th Cavalry Regiment, Troop K. Booker.
See, David. Let me study these.
Where'd it go? You all right?
My arm, Pop. I think I broke it.
Well, just don't move. I'll get the doctor.
Your arm broke?
It's all bent under.
Like your right arm?
Grandpa! Grandpa, what's wrong?
Booker T. Never questions anything the Lord puts on me. There's some things that some people do to get my temper riled up. Sometimes I think maybe the devil catch a hold of folks more than they think he do.
What's that?
Oh, that's Aunt Two. After she collect the roots and leaves, she play that same old song. Come on.
See that dummy coming down the line?
See that dummy coming down the line. See that dummy coming down the line. He got to run sideways just to keep from flying.
Striped leg britches and pigeon tail coat. Got hair on his chest like a damn billy goat.
Catching rabbits ain't no sin.
Just open up your mouth and shove 'em in.
See that jaybird sitting on a limb.
He winked at me
And I winked at him. When I die, won't you bear me deep?
and tell all your women that she's going to sleep.
Hey! Huh? Yeah. Oh! Ah! Oh! 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 Oh!
See them diamonds on your breast.
See them diamonds on your breast.
Gonna tell all your women you've gone to rest. See them diamonds on your breast. Gonna tell all your women you've gone to rest. Tell all your women you've gone to rest.
Gonna tell all my women that I've gone to rest.
Gonna
Tell all my women that I've gone to rest. Tell all my women that I've gone to rest.
Gonna tell all your women you've gone to rest.
Now, you want me to press this old uniform of yours, Dad?
That's right. Still look kind of good, don't it? Just a little faded is all.
But you ain't gonna be wearing it no more. Why you want pressed all of a sudden?
Well, maybe I'm planning on being in one of them parades, like the old days. One of them great big parades with all them pretty ladies wanting to hug and kiss on your daddy.
Go on with you. But I still can't figure out what you want it pressed for. And with that pot belly of yours, I don't know how them pants gonna fit.
Pot belly. I'm a whole lot skinnier than I was before. I'm gonna show you. Pot belly.
Pot belly, yeah.
What are you staring at?
I ain't staring.
Well, look somewhere else, then.
Too, if you don't cut it out, I'm gonna fix you both good.
Well, tell him to stop staring at me with them beady eyes. I feel like a bug. Oh. Thank you.
I'm sure that David is just sorry about your arm, and he's just trying to be helpful, ain't you, David?
Mm-hmm. Well, how did it happen? How come you fell? You've been up that ladder lots.
See, he asked me that about 20 times a day. I told you I was reaching for a can and I slipped. Now, you leave me alone?
Okay. Well, didn't anything else happen? Like maybe you felt like all of a sudden you were pushed by a spirit?
Well, will you please tell him to stop asking all these stupid questions or I'm gonna bust his cast over his dumb head.
Hey, cut out that kind of talk. Anybody gonna bust any heads around here is gonna be me.
I got it.
How's that arm of yours coming along, Willie Joe?
Well, Doc Lawson says I can take it off in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, good. Been talking to this construction firm in Memphis, and they should be able to start building on them colored houses in a couple of weeks. Can always use an extra hand, Willie Joe.
Oh? I didn't realize you were that far along.
Maybe you ought to tell Bessie her father came to see me again, starting trouble about that land.
Well, I declare, W.D., I wouldn't call that starting trouble. He's just an old man.
She should know he's making a fool out of himself. I bet the old uncle's around the bend or something.
Well, I just feel sorry for him. I don't understand why you're being so unkind.
Well, it ain't my fault. The land ain't his no more.
Will you stop staring at me? He's acting like he's giving me the evil eye or something.
Evil eye? You don't believe in that kind of stuff, do you?
Well, as soon as I get all the papers signed, you and your boys can go right to work.
That's a nice piece of land you got there, Mr. Hall.
Yeah, I've been in the family for years. Finally raised enough money to finance it in spite of these hard times.
Smart move, Mr. Hall. The colored always going to need more places to rent. I don't hardly see how you could go wrong. Well, we'll be in touch.
I'll talk to you again soon.
Right.
Good afternoon, Mr. W.D.
You back again, Uncle?
Yes, sir. Been to the Rittersburg courthouse. Nice fellow over there helped me out. Told me what it's all about. Explained to me what happened to my land. Nice young white fella. Veteran of the World War.
Well, did he tell you anything different from what I already told you?
Well, sir, in 1898 was the first year wasn't no taxes paid. Taxes paid up till then.
Sounds right.
Then in 1905, after I'd been away fighting them Spaniards, your daddy, Mr. Peter Thomas Hall, paid the taxes on, and the county gave him my land.
Well, now you got the facts for yourself.
For $80.
What'd you say?
Your daddy paid the county $2 an acre for all my land. That's 40 acres, $80.
That's a long time ago, Uncle. Go ahead.
Now,
What you doing? Come on, Uncle.
that's 20, 40,
Put your money away, Uncle.
60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Now, giving you back your daddy's money. Now, I want back my daddy's land.
Oh, Daddy looks so wore out this evening.
Well, wouldn't worry too much about a man who charged up San Juan Hill.
Now,
with
just stop
Teddy
it, Luther.
Roosevelt.
Just stop it.
You know, your daddy went over to W.D. Hall's today and tried to buy back his old land for $80.
Carly told me he'd been talking to W.D.
Bessie, your daddy just starting trouble again. Why can't he realize it don't matter what happened all them years ago? So he owned that land. So he charged up San Juan Hill with Teddy Roosevelt. How many more times I got to hear about the time he done hit the fly ball to the center fielder who dropped dead of malaria? Oh, that's long gone. The Spanish-American War, the land he owned, why don't he just forget about it? Don't nobody care.
Been sleeping long, Daddy?
Yep. Snuck up on us. It's been standing there long.
Kids woke me up. I heard them fighting. Sure could have used them up on San Juan Hill. Catch me some night air.
Think he heard?
I don't know.
Lord. I wish I could take them words back.
Can't never take back some words, Luther. Maybe he didn't hear. It seemed like he was only half awake anyway. I better go out to him. Daddy? Luther! Luther, come quick! Afternoon, Booker.
Afternoon, Miss Carly.
You two don't get into any mischief. Carly, how nice. Come on in.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Luther? Sister? Brought something for y'all to eat.
Well, thank you. I'll just put it away.
How is he?
Not so good. The doctor's in there with him now.
Carly, why don't you take off your coat and sit down a while? Sister Hattie been doing some powerful praying for Daddy. Ain't that right, Sister Hattie?
Been talking straight to the Lord on behalf of Brother Jackson. Been asking him to spare a good man that ain't nowheres near ready to go yet.
Everybody knows Sister Hattie's one of the most powerful prayers around these parts.
Everybody all over this town and as far as Riddlesburg and Timminsville been sending up prayers for Brother Jackson. Well, I'd best be going. I've got more praying stops to make.
Thank you, Sister Hattie.
Well, God bless you, brother.
Thank you, Sister. I know that people who are in trouble need your prayers. Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.
David, where do things go when they die?
Over that mountain.
Mean over the other side?
Mm-hmm. And over more mountains and more mountains and more mountains. And then across the ocean. All the way till they get to heaven.
Sure is a long way to go when you get so old.
Luther, she had 5 minutes sleep in the last 3 days.
Maybe 5.
Oh, I'm all right. Diana's been helping me with the cooking, and folks been coming over, helping with the washing and ironing. I'm okay.
Won't let nobody else nurse her daddy, though.
Well, I have the most training. And he is my daddy.
Bessie, we can't have you getting sick, too. Now, if there's any help you want, you'll ask me, won't you?
I will. Have to get up high. Give me a boost. Higher! I can't! Almost there. Higher! Higher!
What on earth are you two doing?
Uncle T wanted to see his granddad.
Look, I'm sure that they'll let you see your grandpa as soon as everything's all right. Come on, David. I gotta go home and fix supper.
Sure hope your granddad hurries up and gets better. See you later.
So long.
Thanks for supper, Bessie. Now, as I said, your father's resting comfortably.
Now, he might be better off in the hospital. I could get him into the hospital for colors in Memphis.
But he don't want to go. He wants to stay with his family.
Would he have a better chance of getting well in the hospital, Doctor?
Well, there's more equipment and, of course, better nursing care, but,
It don't really matter, do it? He ain't gonna get well, is he, Dr. Barnett?
his heart is very weak. I'll drop by again tomorrow.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good night, Doctor. I ain't gonna never forgive myself, Bessie. If I hadn't opened my
Just
big
hush now, Luther. My daddy's an old man and his heart just wore out, and that's the way it is.
I just wish I...
Maybe you're blaming yourself 'cause you never liked him.
Who said I never liked him?
You never liked my daddy, Luther, and you know it.
Never said I didn't like him. Never respected him, and you know why. The way he took off with your mama when you was a little girl so you had to be brought up by your grandma. Can't respect no man to run off on his little girl like that.
You ever think there's a lot of things maybe you don't know?
I reckon you add up all them things. I don't hardly know nothing at all.
Luther, when my daddy first came back to Palmerstown after being a war hero, he couldn't find no work here. Do you know that?
No.
Outside of sharecropping. And he swore he'd never do that again. So he left me with his mama to look for work. Hoping for the time when he could come back and get me. My mama told me all this before she died.
Bessie.
Let me finish. A colored man. No schooling to speak of, no training to do nothing except soldiering, going from place to place, hunting work. Charleston, Cincinnati, St. Louis, he drove a coal truck, shined shoes, busboyed in a fancy hotel until finally he found a job. On the docks. Loading and unloading cotton barges. Of course, it was always easier for Mama to find work. Because a good maid was always in demand, and I reckon my mama was a good maid.
Bessie.
Well, my mama went to her rest 10 years ago. And my daddy finally came back to Palmerstown to die. That's how come he asked me to press that uniform of his. So he goes and sees W.D. Hall trying to get back his family land. A silly old man, he don't know nothing about the ways of the law. Wanting to buy back all that valuable land in 1936 for $80 so he can give it to his 3 grandchildren. Now, ain't that something? Who cares that $80 about all that man got to show for all he's been through? So how much is my daddy's $80 really worth, Luther? You tell me.
Hi, Aunt. How come you doing that?
What you mean by that, boy?
Can't you hooter that wood and make it break into pieces?
You hear about your granddaddy, ain't you?
Yes, sir. Nobody tell me nothing. I reckon they think you're gonna die. Everybody praying hard and everything. Could you make him well? I don't have the quarter to pay you right now, but I'll bring it as soon as I can.
If somebody trying to hooter your granddaddy to die, I can save him. But if he meant to die, if it's his natural time, ain't nothing I can do, boy. Nothing.
Well, hello, Luther. What can I do for you?
Some things I gotta say to you, Mr. W.D.
That right. Well, what is it?
Involves you, involves me,
That right.
involves Mrs. Daddy.
Oh, I see. It's about that land, ain't it? It's about this land you want to talk about.
More than just that land, more than that. I don't want to anger nobody. Some things I gotta say.
Well, go ahead, Luther.
Bess's daddy is a colored man, a colored soldier, fought in a war. Later, come back home and find nobody even care he even been in that war. Ain't no colored soldiers fighting with Teddy Roosevelt, they say to him. Couldn't find a job nowhere. Then he come back to the home where he was born and raised and find his land took away from him just about the same as if it was stolen.
Oh, now, hold on there, Luther. Now, you careful you don't overspeak yourself.
Now, I know I ain't got no
now.
law to back me up here now, Mr. W.D., but I know you to be a fair man. Now, Bessy's daddy's family land was took from him while he was off fighting the war for his country. Life's hard, Mr. W.D. Hard times for everybody. Ain't nobody giving away nothing for free as far as I can tell. And Bessy's daddy, he ain't asking for that. But I gotta speak up for that old man and the life he lived. And as God is my judge, I believe that land belonged to him. Now, God is your judge too, Mr. W.D. And in your heart, I think you ought to start feeling the same as me.
Damn it, Luther.
You do, don't you, Mr. W.D.? You do feel like me about this, don't you? Like that land rather do belong to Bessy's daddy.
Luther, this land is mine, and I got big plans for it. There ain't nothing I can do, and I don't want to hear no more about it. Now, hold on a minute, Luther. Luther! Say, Luther, I need your help with something. Now, I wonder if you could help me out. Now, this, colored house building I'm about to start doing, well, I'm calling it Future City. You know how come?
Something to do with the future, I expect.
Yeah, well, exactly. Palmerstown's future. The New South.
We've been hearing talk about the New South long as I can remember, Miss W.D.
Well, there ain't no reason why it couldn't start happening around here. Now, like I said, Luther, I'm building houses for coloreds, you know. Well, it sure would make it a lot easier if I had a colored working with me. Now, I was thinking maybe that might be you.
You want me to work with you?
Well, you sure could deal with the colors a hell of a lot better than I could. I'll tell you what I'll do. Now, you wouldn't exactly be a partner, but, well, I could sell you 2 or 3 acres at a fair price today, and, well, that way you'd have part of the business. Well, what do you say?
Mr. W.D., why are you doing this?
Well, like I said, you could deal with them coloreds for me.
White folks been dealing with coloreds for a long time, Mr. W.D.
Yeah, but times are changing, and maybe we should change with them. Well, what do you say, Luther? If it ain't you, I can always get some other color to come in with me on this.
Look here, Mr. W.D. Them 2 or 3 acres you talking about selling me, could it be right where Mrs. Daddy's old house used to stand? Right where that old chimney standing right about now?
Well, that's right smack in the middle, but, man, okay. Why not? So, deal then? Good, Luther. Good. I'll have the papers drawn up, and then we'll work out the deal.
I still wish I knew why you was doing this.
You too suspicious for your own good, Luther. Say hello to Bessie for me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, Luther, I forgot. Got something to show you.
It's addressed to you.
I know. Read it.
From the government about Mrs. Daddy.
Read it.
For extraordinary heroism of serving with the 9th Cavalry during the Battle of San Juan Hill during July 3rd, 1898. Under terrible enemy fire, unmindful of his own safety, Corporal Jackson dragged a wounded companion out of danger and then wounded himself, battled up the hill, inspiring the men around him with his dauntless courage. Jackson upheld the highest traditions of the United States Army service and is awarded the Distinguished Service Cross. Ain't that something?
Take a look in there.
Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Beauty, isn't it? That's why you're selling me that land, ain't it, Mr. W.D.?
What you talking about?
You selling me that land to give to Bess's daddy, ain't you? On account of this.
What kind of fool do you think I am, Luther? Business is business. Now, come on, get out of here. I got work to do.
I don't know how you worked it so the land could get back to me, Luther. But you sure done it.
Maybe Luther the kind of man you would have wanted at your side on San Juan Hill after all, Daddy.
So, I'm passing on this here, well, what is this thing called again?
Deed of trust.
That's it. Deed of trust. To my 3 grandchildren. Diana. Here. You take it. Since you the eldest.
Thank you, Grandpa.
What? Got something special for you. Old men talk about war. Only boys like to hear it.
Daddy.
It's all right. Wasn't afraid of being born. Sure ain't afraid of dying. Why should I be?
Thank you, Grandpa.
I ever tell y'all about when the colored 9th Cavalry charged up San Juan Hill? Old Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders was pinned down by them Spaniards up there in their stone forts. We come up on the right, running and firing and running. Some say, hadn't it been for us, the whole war would have been lost. When we got home, I tell you, we got us a hero's welcome.